So currently right now during the recording time of this video, I am working on the Criminal Mastermind challenge here in the game. So not only are we going to be going over all the requirements, but I'm also going to be giving you a lot of tips and some tricks on how you guys can get through this, and information that not a lot of other YouTubers and or even Rockstar themselves is going to tell you about how to get through the Criminal Mastermind challenges here for the original apartment heist that came into the game. That's right, folks, about 10 plus years ago. So there is a bonus that we can be getting by completing the Criminal Mastermind challenge. We'll be talking about the requirements in just a second, but the bonus itself is going to be $10+ million. You will be getting other bonuses as well on top of that, potentially if you're going to be completing elite challenges, but that's a different thing. Now, let's go ahead and shift gears and talk about what are the actual 3 requirements that you have to meet to be able to complete the Criminal Mastermind challenge. So number 1, you have to do every single heist in order with the same team. And also, nobody can end up dying. So that was 2. And then number 3 is you got to make sure that every setup and every heist is done on hard mode. Every single one of them. So you're going to be doing the Felisa job all the way to the Pacific Standard. Now, let me tell you some tricks and some tips that are going to help you out in actually getting this, mastermind challenge started. So in the very beginning, you have your 4-man team. Now, what you need to do with your 4-man team is 2 of you are going to run the Felisa, and the other 2 at the same time are also going to run the Felisa job, okay? So 2 of you, Felisa job, the other 2, Felisa job. So 2 teams, just split them up into double, and you guys go after the Felisa job individually there with the 2 groups. Now, over at the prison break, the team is going to meet back up, right? So after the Felisa, there's going to be the prison break. After the prison break, there's going to be the Humane Lab. After Humane Lab, there's going to be a Series A funding. After a Series A funding, there's going to be a Pacific Standard, sorry. So that's the order that it needs to go in, from the setups all the way to the heist. I don't think that it matters actually what setup that you're doing, just to make sure that the heists are done in order, just like what I told you guys. So those are the 3 requirements. Now, let me talk about some tips and some tricks that are going to help you out. So this little piece of information that I'm going to give you guys is going to save everybody a lot of heartache. Listen, so you know the challenge, nobody can die during the completion of every single setup and every single heist? Well, that can be a little bit more challenging than one would think. So here's what needs to happen if anybody on your crew and yourself ends up dying, is you need to hurry up, and every single one of the crew members that is in and doing the heist needs to restart your application. Now, what do I mean by that? Just restart your game. By restarting your game, and when you load back into Grand Theft Auto Online, you should notice that you still have your Criminal Mastermind challenge, whatever number that it's going to be completed at, depending on where you are exactly in the heist. So this is something that we've been doing during live streams recently, and I have had to restart my application a whole number of times because one of us ends up dying, whether like I accidentally ended up dying just for testing some methods out or something like that, because that can always happen regardless of how good of a player you are in Grand Theft Auto Online. There's always those mishaps that can go ahead and happen basically. And also, there's also the understanding of the actual heists. What exactly do you have to do, and how fluent are you with those missions, and what exactly do you have to do? That's going to be important, having a good team with you. But once again, just remember this, folks. While going after the Criminal Mastermind challenge for the original heist, all you got to do if you die is just restart your game, and hopefully cross your fingers that is going to save you. Now, here's another really important piece of information that we just confirmed earlier today while running some heists. Now, it doesn't matter if you guys are the host, it doesn't matter if you're a crew member, but this is what's going to be the downside of it, and I'll explain how this happened real quick. So if you're in a vehicle, and it's your vehicle, so if you're in your personal vehicle, and you're doing a setup or the actual heist, which there's not going to be a lot of situations where this can happen, is if you die and you get blown up, you and your vehicle die at the same time, you will end up losing your Criminal Mastermind challenge. Now, the reason for this is because when you die with your vehicle, it'll automatically force a save just like that. Instead of not forcing a save, and to where we have the opportunity of just restarting our game and then loading back into the game. And we still have our Criminal Mastermind challenge. So that's another thing too you guys gotta keep, wary of, is do not die in your vehicle while your vehicle is dying itself. So the both of you die inside your vehicle while your vehicle gets blown up will actually ruin the Criminal Mastermind challenge. This is something that we absolutely found out earlier. So there's a mission where you have to go get a helicopter. This is going to be during the Humane Labs, and it's going to take you to Merryweather. Now, once you guys get to the end dock there over at Merryweather, there is going to be a buzzard helicopter. If the buzzard helicopter hits you, doesn't matter if you're in an armored Kuruma, because that's what we were in, and blows everybody up, because that's what happens, then the person, which is what happened to one of my subscribers earlier that I was doing this with, is they ended up losing their Criminal Mastermind challenge because they died in their own vehicle that got blown up. Now, us, being not the owners of the vehicle, died too. But we restarted our application and we didn't lose our Criminal Mastermind challenge. So those are like a couple pieces of information that you're probably not going to hear from a lot of YouTubers. Now, all this information also has been confirmed on my end to be 100% completely working. And if you guys felt like doing this, is it going to be worth it? Well, the original apartment heist don't really pay out that much money, but an extra $10 million and just saying that you were able to go ahead and complete the Criminal Mastermind challenge using these couple tips and tricks, just to let you guys know too. There's a lot of little things that you can be doing, and we plan on making some individual videos here showing you guys exactly possibly not only just how to get through setups maybe, but also showing you how to get those elite challenges done. Because after I get my Criminal Mastermind challenge done here in the game, I'm going to be going after every single one of those elite challenges for every single heist in the game, which we'll plan on making some follow-up videos talking about that as well, as we are still continuously, me personally, going through the career challenge, which has to deal with the original heist here in Grand Theft Auto Online. And I felt like this video was very important to make because there's a lot of things that you guys don't know going into the heist itself that you need to know about. So we covered every single little bit of information that you need to know about, except for, in particularly running the actual setups and the heists themselves, which I don't really sure that I'm not have very many videos technically talking about that. For the main reason is because heists themselves for the apartment are over 10 years old at this time, and they're not very, I would say, relevant for people to be doing. But hey, I'm doing it right now, which is why I'm making this video, and hopefully you guys ended up enjoying this video. And if you did, you gotta hit that like button. It helps the channel out so much, and it just takes a second to do that. Subscribe, of course, if you guys are new here, so you don't miss out on daily Grand Theft Auto 5 online videos from a GTA YouTuber that's been here for a very long time and has a very large amount of knowledge. But from there, once again, hopefully everybody's doing good, having an awesome rest of the day. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I'll see you in the next one. So peace.